still a little bit of a struggle going on. I think it's sort of bugged out because the war's over, while at the same time not really being over because of these factionless idiots. We're out of this deal. We've done what we set out to do. We have aided our brothers in communism, and now we're just bringing our veterans home. We came out of this with a not considerable navy, so the Chinese now have something to send out to sea, and we come out of this as one of the great powers of this world, the People's Republic of China, with a very respectable contribution to action. Maybe not much as we earned, but massive army, massive stockpile of equipment, all the factories we would want. We have 295, not bad considering we started with 2. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a wild ride. If you are still considering picking up the PC, check out my link below and consider liking and subscribing to the video. It helps out a ton. See you guys next one. Bye. Wow. Josh is here. Hi. Yes, that is Moscow. And yes, those are the Germans right outside. Welcome to another disaster save. And we're playing as the Soviets today. A lot of context in this one. First off, tactical, rather strategic situation. Not good. Soviet Union, common term, being invaded by Axis and Japan's faction. Japan has beaten China and taken Vladivostok and are marching steadily westwards. However, good news, the US has landed in Japan. The Japanese menace might not be around for too long. Bigger issue is this. You might notice that there are no allies. This was apparently a multiplayer game that started in 1939, meaning the Soviet situation is absolutely terrible. And looking at this, the Germans capitulated France in October 39, and then the Peace Treaty of London happened in January 1940. So, yeah, the Allies are gone, and the Axis have taken all of their stuff. The Soviet Union all that place, I understand where what was it? The Soviet Union. Yes, that's what we wanted you to think. There is that the United States is in the war. They're never going to join our faction, but they're fighting the Japanese and they're fighting the Germans. As for the actual fight, we have two major problems. First is Germany. Germany is supercharged. They have the Wirtschaftswunder, meaning their economy is completely fixed. Their focus tree is going to juicing them to the gills. They also have a very decent division design. They're really good tanks, like really good tanks that are going to wreck our shit. Meanwhile, our situation is over 64,000 guns in all. We are 600 tanks short. We have 408 divisions, which is what the Germans cover, but the Germans have like 5 times are in this fate, meaning they will overtake us. Not too pleased about this. So, yeah, let's take a look here. Focuses. They are going to Console now. Might as well finish that up. Advisors. All shit. In 1939, you start with a Soviet Union that has picked all the worst options for the purge. So everything that is good about the Soviets in 1939 has been wrecked. And we still have purge debuffs that will last until 1944. So that's great. I'm going to get rid of Beria eventually. Lenin can stay, Vineyard can stay. Voroshilov is quite bad. It's just not worth it. Rather get Timoshenko for full army experience. We're gonna make one more change. I need to find a general that I can find an infantry officer, preferably one that's on the floor. Let's make Vasily Kuznetsov. He doesn't have any other jobs, so I can make him infantry specialist, and he's gonna level up a lot of fighting. I can now hire an infantry specialist, giving me a little bit more. We're already on full mobilization, but we don't have limited workforce, meaning we're going to use a lot of manpower, which is less than ideal. Let's fix that. Unfortunately, we have no war supports. Speaking of war supports, yeah, 10% of it's floating here on the bottom of the Baltic. Great. Congratulations, Black Sea Fleet. You have a new job. Petesburg Commune. Welcome aboard. That'll give me another 5% for support. I need to get like 80% stability to get 1 minute. Of course, this might take a while. Alright, with that done, trade, but I'm not going to any overseas trading. I don't want any lend-lease from the US. It's nice that they'll send me guns, FDR, but all of them have to get via sea. All of them are going to get destroyed. Of guns. I'm going to improve relations with the Turks. They tend to have a lot of guns to send. And I'm going to improve relations with the Swedes as well. We hold Moscow. I want to do order 226. We can. We still have 310 days before the final purge modifier for the army runs out. The navy modifier is still shit. Can't even do anything about it. It's fine. No, not it's fine, but it's fine. It has to do. Now, production. It is 1943. We have 68 ships. Now, I'll be thinking, but most of those are like captured by Germany by now. Flair must have done something right. No. No. I actually went and checked on street. You can find that on my channel. There are all those gold factories in these occupied lands. This guy just does not have ships, like at all. We don't know what he was doing, but it was good. We do have 84 builds though. So, we will need trains. Quite a few of them. We will need trucks. We're going to need a lot of support equipment. We will need medium tanks, like nitrate garbage, and then just a lot of guns. Reserve your judgment till you've seen what the enemy has. I'm going to be making anti-tank. Usually, I will say, anti-tank is a waste. Yes, it usually is. However, this is not a single-player setup. This is multiplayer. Enemy divisions have a lot of armor. Going to have trouble piercing them. Okay, so I'm sure a bunch of steel will trade with the Finns for that. We'll trade with the Danes for a bit of that. We'll trade with the Swedes. Construction. A bunch of military factories, but I'm going to ramp down all construction in the western parts of my country. We are going to do the majority of our building on this side of the Caucasus. It might not be popular, but I'm going to build up at least a few more civilian factories because we genuinely need some more civs. And then just get a bunch of additional builds. Now, please God, give me the functional industry. Now, divisions. We have these armor divisions, which are divisions. We have